Hi everyone, this is the first video in a 4-part series on working with buyers. So this first video we will focus on ways to engage buyers, whether it's a lead, whether it's a friend, a referral, somebody in your network. Let's talk about ways that you can engage them. So this is prior to the 30-minute consultation, so prior to being able to have kind of a more in-depth conversation. So let's take a lead, for example. So assuming a lead is in your database, so they're in the CRM, they're assigned to you, but maybe you haven't had the chance to do a 30-minute consultation yet. I recommend making sure that when you're either emailing them or texting them, or if you're sending them property alerts, one thing that is very important for you to point out is the fact that even though, yes, they're getting property alerts, there is information that they cannot get without you, right? So what you want to say is something along the lines of, please take a look at these available homes, but remember that I am able to identify information that isn't readily available. So let me know which homes interest you. So what does that mean? That means if you're sending them a list of properties, the goal is for you to express the value that they get back to you and say, hey, I want to know more about this property. At that point, you can then research as far as property condition, as far as property history, call the listing agent, find out about comps, again, presenting value to your client. As a buyer, they're interested in the property, they see what's available online, but what you need to do is provide them more, right? More than what's available online. So again, the goal is for you to get to the point where the client says, okay, I need your help. Prior to that, let's engage with them by again explaining how you can help them and how you can serve them. So it might be as simple as in the property alert, putting something in there that says, hey, these are the new properties that fit your criteria. Let me know which ones interest you so that I can do my market research and my due diligence and let you know more. Let's talk about also the psychology as far as engaging with buyers. You want to talk to them about the market. Say things like, the great news is the market's doing really well. So remember, you're in sales, right? And you want to give them the positive information about what's happening in the market. When you are engaging with these individuals, whether they are leads or friends or referrals, you want to stay in front of them, right? So how do you do that? You do that by checking in with them frequently, sending them an email once a month, putting them on a drip campaign. If you don't do that, I promise you they will forget that you are in real estate. And when the time comes for them to either buy or sell, they will work with whoever it is that's in front of them that they remember, that they know, that they like. So you want to be that person. So the way that you do that is, my recommendation is to upload everybody into the system, email them once a month, put a reminder for every single one of your leads, go through all of your data, your contacts in your database, and put a reminder as far as even as simple as just checking in to say, how are you? With sending them an email or a text. Okay, let's talk a little bit about human nature, right? So human nature is that we don't necessarily want to make decisions. Why? Because they're scary, right? And real estate can be scary, right? It's a big decision. It's often the biggest decision that a person will ever make as far as their financial investments. So one thing that you can do to help them, make them feel smart, make them feel right, make them feel like they want to take action. So how do you do that? You can do that by letting them know that other people are looking at that house. You can do that by letting them know and encouraging them that they're getting a good price. You can point out the positive features of a property. These are all of the things that you want to do when you're trying to engage with a client. It's essentially, these ideas is more of a pull technique versus a push technique, right? So instead of pushing them saying you have to make an offer, instead say, ooh, this property is in an area where things sell really fast. So now they're like, ooh, it sells fast, and you're pulling them in versus pushing them to get to the point where you're trying to get them to. There are some other words and techniques that you can use, words like highly recommended, words like value, low risk, limited time, making life easier. All of those things are great words. I actually have them in the document that goes along with this video. These are words that you might hear of in an infomercial. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm also going to quickly give you a couple voicemails that I'd recommend, again, with the goal of engaging the individual prior to your consultation. So you might leave a voicemail that says something like, "Hi, Mr. Buyer, this is Jordana with Premier Listings. I decided to pick up the phone and call you because something new came on the market today and it made me think of you. Call me back." Or maybe you want to say, "Hey, I have a question that only you can answer. Please call me back." Another possible voicemail you could leave: "Hey there, this is Jordana with Premier Listings. I just found out about 2 new deals that I think would work great for you, and I have a question. Call me back." So if you say to them, "I have a question," or again, you're pulling them in because now they want to know what is it that you want to ask them. What are these opportunities? So these are all tips on engaging with the individual to get them to the point of your 30-minute consultation. Good luck, happy selling, and thank you for watching.